Hello, here we are again for another stamp around the UK. I know I say it every month, but I can't believe how fast these come round. The theme this month is clean and simple. Not something I do very often and not something I feel very comfortable with. I like to put lots of layers and lots of different DSP and showcase the Stampin' Up products and throw as many on a project as I can normally. But for clean and simple, you need lots of white space. So I'm going to do my best and we're going to have a go. And as per usual, I haven't got anything to show you. I'm just going to go for it. But I am going to use these lovely embossed treat bags. So I'm going to decorate one of these treat bags because that's mainly white. So we can call that clean and simple. And I'm going to use thick white card for the card base. And I'm also going to use thick white card for the layer. And then some ordinary basic white to stamp on. And I'm going to use True Beauty. I really, really like this stamp set. I think it's so, so pretty. So I'm just going to do some simple flowers. And I'm going to die cut them with the dies from the set, which are called Organic Beauty dies. And I'm going to use some of the new Stampin' Up in colours. So I'm going to use Tahitian Tide, which is my very, very favourite, and Parakeet Party. So although it's clean and simple, we're going to have a bit of some zingy colours on there as well. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So I'll put the bag to one side for a minute because we're only really going to decorate that. So for this, you need your Simply Scored. So I hope you're going to be able to see it. Let me just have a quick look through the camera. Yep, you can see it properly. So first of all, I'm going to score the card in half. It's 8 1/4, so it needs to be 4 1/8. Score that in half. And fold and burnish that one. And then put that to one side. And then I've got a piece that is, wrong one, let's have a look, that's the right one. I've got a piece that is 4 by 5 3/4. And all I'm going to do is with the bigger end of the scoring tool, I'm going to score in 1/4 inch increments from the outside edge. So I'm going to do 1/4 inch in and score it as deeply as you can, and then 1/2 inch, and then another 1/4 inch. So you've got 3 scores from the 4 inch edge at 1/4 inch increments. I'm going to turn it round and do the same on this edge. So 1/4 inch in, 1/2 inch in, and 3/4 inch in. Turn it and do exactly the same again. So I'm going to do this round all 4 sides to build a frame around the stamping. So that's what it looks like on the side you've scored, but when you flip it over, you've got raised bumps, and this is the side I'm going to use as the top side of the card. So it's going to go on the card like that. Okay, so we'll leave that to one side for a minute while we do some stamping. So I've got some basic white card cut out, ready to go. And I've got this True Beauty stamp set. and I'm going to make this card for a birthday card for someone, and use the bag to put their birthday present in. So I think I'm going to use the Just Because and then the With Love as the sentiments. So we'll get those out and put those on some blocks. So there's the With Love, Just Because. And I'm going to use, I think I'll stamp both the flowers and see which one I like best. And there's this stem. So I'll put that out of the way. There we go. So I'll do the stems first. I really like, excuse me, I really like this Parakeet Party. Reminds me of Lemon and Lime Twist, which is one of the outgoing colours when I joined Stampin' Up. So we'll have one there. And it doesn't matter that we've got a little bit there, because we'll be die cutting these out. So we'll have a couple of these, like that, and then we'll have some flowers. So we've got a Tahitian Tide. And we'll have a couple of those. Isn't it a lovely colour? Really pretty. And we'll have a couple of those. That one's not very good. So we'll stamp another one of those down there, that's better. I'll close that up for now. Then we need the dies. As you can see, I've got some leftover bits and pieces in there from something else that I made. The sticky tape that Stampin' Up put on these is phenomenal. So we need that one for the leaves, and we need that one for that flower, and it takes me a minute to find that's the right way around. That one for that one. So I'm not going to die cut them on camera now, because it makes the table shake, and my die cutting machine is too big. So I've already done some, but I just wanted to show you how easily they fit around the shapes. So I did a few, just as a bit of a practice, so we can choose what we're going to put where. So we'll move those to that side. And we've got this piece. Now I want a sentiment just across the bottom here. So before we start sticking anything on, I'll do the sentiment and hope for the best. Because if I mess this up, I'll start again. So try and get that as straight as I can. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. Look at that. Good job I did another one before. There we go. Here's one I made earlier, and true Blue Peter styling. I knew that'd happen. So then I think we'll have a stem. Shall we have that flower? Or shall we have that one? I think I prefer this one. What do you think? I know you can't answer me, but what do you think? I think that's quite pretty. And then on here, we could have another set to match. I've not die cut that one very well. That's a better one. There. Let's go for it. So I think we'll get this dimensionals out. So don't forget, everybody, there'll be lots of Stampin' Up demonstrators taking part in this hop, and they'll all be making videos on the same theme. Excuse me while I have a slurp. Some of them at the moment are away in New Orleans, lucky things, at Stampin' Up convention. So I'm sure they'll be full of tales to tell when they come back about what a lovely time they've had. Need some sentiment on the inside for that before I go any further, in case I mess that up. So I'm just going to put "with love" on the inside and hope that we don't get any shadow on it. That's okay. I might actually put a flower inside as well. What do you think? Use up some of these flowers. Yeah, let's put a couple of flowers inside. Let's get some glue. Why not? We don't want to waste them, do we? Yeah, so all the information about everybody else's video will be in the description bar underneath this video, along with details of my blog and a link to that, a link to my shop, and a link to my weekly newsletter that I send out every Monday, and it's full of all the Stampin' Up news and everything that I've made the week before on my blog. So we'll add this with dimensionals. So if you want to sign up for the newsletter, when you go over to my blog, there's a pop-up box that appears. Just put your email address in the box, and I promise you I won't bombard you with spam. You get one a week, and maybe an extra one every now and again if something is happening and there's a short time scale on it. Just line that up, tiny border. There we go. And then I think we'll put the flowers on dimensionals as well. So I might need to chop these dimensionals down for the leaves, the stem rather. I think we'll get a piece off the outside of the mini dimensionals because it's a bit bigger. Just chop some bits of that and pull that off. Come on. So I'll cut through. A bit ham-fisted today. So we'll have one. On the top there. My fat fingers aren't built for doing tricky little jobs like this. Maybe I'll pull the backing off all of that. So by the time you see this video, Stampin' Up's celebration will be over. So I hope you've all managed to get everything that you wanted for free. Weren't there some beautiful items this time? I absolutely loved the Wonderful World. I have to say I've got loads of it left over because I just got so much of it. I just really, really like it. So I'll add that on there like that. And then I think that needs a bit of bling. So what have we got? I did get some out what to do with it. We've got these glossy dots. That's not the same colour, but it's quite close. That's Pool Party. I was thinking, it's not very straight on there, that, is it? But if I pull it off, I'll ruin the card, so I'll have to stay. I was thinking when I started about putting one in each of these, because it's made little squares in the corner. Putting one in each corner. What do you think? Or we've got the Tahitian Tide in colour dots, can't remember what they're called. Oh, we've got pearls, got iridescent pearls. Could put one in the middle as well. They might go with the clean and simple theme better. What do you think? We'll give those a whirl. Let me take your pick tool. So we'll have one in each corner. In the centre square. Like that. Like that. We'll have one in the middle of the flower. Just because we can. There, that's pretty. So now I'll decorate the bag. These bags are really nice. They come ready done, so all you've got to do is pop them out and fill them with goodies. And you can get quite a bit in there. Great for some jewellery or a scarf or something like that. A bit of makeup. So we'll fold it flat again. And we'll get another flower. Should we have the same flower? And then it matches. Yeah, we'll go for that. So we'll get some more dimensionals on the back of these. We'll get some more bits for the stem. Whoops. They're floating all over the place. Come here. Okay. Struggling with my fat fingers. There we go, so pull the bits off here. We'll add the flower, the leaves in the middle. Like that. And we'll have one of these iridescent pearls in the middle, like that. We need a sentiment. So what I think I'll do is, where's the ink? We'll have with love again. Stamp that on there, and then I'm going to punch it out with this Alpha Best punch. And make like a little tag. Get that in the middle. Pop that on. And then we can add that just with a bit of glue, I think, there. And what about some ribbon? Just put a little bit of ribbon on it. Should we do a bow? It's a bit of pressure, isn't it, on camera? Let's try that again. Right, we'll have a tiny little bow. So we'll get a mini glue dot. Making a right mess on here. Let's put the lid on the glue. From the end. So we'll roll that a little bit. And we'll add that. If I can get it off my finger. Just underneath. Like that. Then we'll add the bow. Top. Go, and we'll trim that off a little bit. There we go. What do we think? Do we think that counts as clean and simple? So there's the card. And there's the matching bag. So I hope you like it. I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd be really, really grateful if you could click on the subscribe button and click on the bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by Christmas. So I really appreciate your support. Don't forget, all the links to everybody else will be underneath this video in the description bar. Please go and give everybody else some love too, and give them a like and a nice comment. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.